What up, YouTube? My name's Mika Means, and I decided to start a YouTube channel. I decided to start this channel because back in June, I got fed up with being overweight. So I decided to get up and I just started walking. And I ended up walking 3 miles, a mile up, mile and a half up, and a mile and a half back. And since I started walking in June, I've actually lost 30 pounds. It was ridiculous. I weighed 238, and that is just not okay. It's not okay. But also, I wanted to talk about what it's like to have to lose a lot of weight while also being chronically ill. I have a lot of health problems. I have cardiac problems, GI problems, back problems, hip problems, eye problems, head problems. I have endometriosis, fibromyalgia, pseudotumor cerebri. It's just, the list goes on. And it's a struggle. It's a struggle to get up some days. Some days it's so hard just to get up. It's like you have to con yourself almost and talk yourself into it. Because your body is just like, nope, I don't want to participate in life today. You can go somewhere with that. But I forced myself to get up. And I was walking almost every day, except for a few times where I was just having such bad back spasms I just couldn't move. And then one time I was in the middle of a walk and had a back spasm and had to get picked up. About a week ago, I had a cardiac incident. We don't know exactly what it was, but I can just equate it to being kicked in the chest by a horse and being robbed of all your breath, and you can't hardly breathe and talk. And my poor kiddos, who are only 11, they're twins, they just didn't know what to do. They were so scared, and it broke me in that moment to know that I scared them that much. So when the ambulance came and, all these big, strong men were here, they're like, can you walk? And I'm like, I really shouldn't, but I'm going to walk out of here. Because if these kids see me walk out of here, then they're going to know mom's okay. She just needs a little medical intervention. So I refused to be carried out. I walked, and it hurt a lot. But there ain't nothing I wouldn't do for my kids, as every mom out there says. Oh, I have a good support system, though. Hubby's right there. Been with them for 13. This is our 13th year. And I got 4 kiddos. The twins live at home, and the other 2 are out in the world. And I have a lot of friends and family and my sisters. They help me through a lot. But sometimes it's like they don't get it. They don't understand that I make choices every day. Do I take a shower or do I go shopping? Because my body won't be able to do both. Do I take a shower at night, which is what I typically do? Because normally after a shower, I get so lightheaded and dizzy, I have to lay down. And I normally wind up falling asleep. So that way I can have my days free and I take my kiddos back and forth to school. They don't have to catch the bus because I stay at home mom, but I'm also disabled. So, but it sounds so much better to say I'm a stay-at-home mom than it does to say that I'm disabled. So I'm like, let's start a YouTube channel. Let's start a channel that talks about what it's like to be exhausted 90% of the time while still having to try to lose weight, listen to doctors, take care of the house and kids and school, and they have me on so many medications. Don't even get me started. I'm on like 15 different bottles. Well, I have 15 different bottles. And 2 of them, one's 800 milligrams that I take 3 times a day. And the other one's 500 milligrams that I take 3 times a day. So it's like you're stupid all day. You're so over-medicated that you don't know what's going on half the time. I couldn't live like that, so I had to stop doing that. I stopped a lot of my meds. Now, some people will say that if I were to take my heart medicine, maybe I wouldn't have had a cardiac incident. And to those people, I say shut all the way up, because no one asked you. You'll learn I'm crazy. I have problems. And I have something smart to say for everything. I'm a handful. My doctors tell me a lot. But I mean, I see so many, it's pretty much to the point now where I'm like, hey, is it gonna kill me? And they're like, no. Then I'm like, I don't care. Don't give me any more meds. Work it in. Or if you do need to give me a new med, you need to take one out. Because I should not look like a pharmacy. I am only 38, 37. I don't know how old I am. Pretty sure I'm 37. Yes, I'm 37. I'm only 37 years old. So, I shouldn't be having all these problems. Shouldn't be dealing with it. But I am. And I know a lot of people are out there that are just struggling. And you hear your doctor say, well, you need to lose a couple more pounds and maybe you'll start to feel better. And I'm like, excuse me. Skinny people have bulging discs. Excuse me. Skinny people have heart problems. Skinny people have fibro. Skinny people have endo. Skinny people have hip problems and arthritis. Is being skinny a magical cure for everything? I'm not saying that being overweight is healthy, but come on. Don't insult my intelligence. So I kind of am losing weight as a big to the doctors, but also for myself. I can't even believe that I got as big as I did. Well, as I am. But it's going to change. And it's going to be okay. So many things that I'm going to talk about on this channel. Different procedures that I have. Like in 3 days, I have a heart cath coming up. And then 2 weeks after that, I get back injections. And then 2 weeks after that, I get another round of back injections. So fun times. You'll come through with me on that journey as I'm laid up in bed. Because normally after back injections, I don't know, my body acts like a jerk. And I can hardly move for a week. Other people are like, oh, I got injections. The next day, I'm up doing stuff. I'm like, oh, I got injections 2 weeks ago, and I just now can stand up. It's very annoying. Very, very annoying. And I think, I really do think that this will be therapeutic for me. To just kind of have a conversation that's not live, with no immediate feedback. And sometimes when you're talking to your family members, it's immediate. They have suggestions, or have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you done this? Have you done that? And sometimes it gets exhausting because they mean well and their hearts are in the right place. But you're just like, of course I have. Been dealing with this for a long time. Of course I've tried everything under the sun. But they mean well. And I know it's hard on my kids and my hubby. So maybe they'll watch these videos and maybe they'll get a little glimpse of why some days I'm just not myself. Like today. This is the 5th time I've recorded this video. 5th time. The first 2 magically disappeared. You don't even know where they went. And then the other ones, you couldn't hear me. I don't know. So just sitting here talking to a camera is tiring because my chest is still sore from the cardiac incident. I won't call it a heart attack because I don't know what it is, and my cardiologist doesn't know what it is. But thanks for watching. Subscribe so you can come along with me on this journey. And you know what? Keep it moving. Keep it pushing. Stay positive. Deuces.